Postcard, Grand Couronne 37. Price 0.13. I wonder if I can sell it, or... This postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooking the Jamrock Quarter. 13-story buildings line the hillside looking like sarcophagi, an ominous fog already rising from behind. These are the last boom years. In 39, the project fails catastrophically, leaving behind an opiate and hepatitis B infested slum. Oh, how lovely. Is there anything else in here? Looks like no. What's in the box? What's in the box? More Nosafed.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Look, Lieutenant! Points to the flapping cloak. Someone left his cloak behind. Like, yeah, Kim can probably see it, buddy, but sure.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
Listen, just because I've lost my badge and my gun and my dick and
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
This seems terrible. Jump over the ledge. Hang on, let's look
The
around.
wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard. The look in his eyes is a mix of the engineer-like interest and the wonder of a 6-year-old seeing a horse for the first time.
Motherfucker, now that's a huge crane.
Yes, that's one way of putting it. It's certainly an impressive achievement of engineering. But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here.
What exactly are we doing up here?
What are we doing? We're awfully close to breaking into the industrial harbor. They're bound to have information for us. I thought that was our intention.
Is that what we're doing? Okay.
Or it could be that we are just exploring.
He's thinking you've forgotten where you are again.
Yeah, a little bit. You really think this cloak is mine? Should I go for it? Jump?
The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it? Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2-meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets...
Yeah, hold on a second. So, there's some stuff here. Someone said there might be something near the postcard, because I had noticed this stuff that hadn't interacted with it yet. So we got more money. More money! Oh my god! We're swimming in cash. Was there more money over here? Someone said near the postcard? Wasn't the postcard in the bucket? Oh, down here! Ooh, yeah, that was hard to see. Oh my god! We've almost 4 reals now. We're a million miles away from paying our rent, but... I mean, if we jump over this edge, we're going to be in a new area. I might come back for this. Now, we do have a couple of minuses. We might be able to change our gear around to get some more savoir-faire. But let me come back here. Can I interact with this from up here? I want to check the rest of the courtyard first. Barrel's half full of rainwater. I can't interact with that. Okay. Hop back downstairs. Yeah, maybe the gun's in the coat. Or my badge. More money. More magnesium. Someone's trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. Kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. Oh. Ladder is for kids. Won't hold the weight of a grown man. Oh man, I don't have to interact with these punks.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue...
Have robot legs or weird boots or knee pads? What's going on with his legs?
You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down?
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
Could retry it. You know what? Let's do it. What could possibly go wrong?
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, at this point, I think we could use a good upchuck. You know? Let it out. Let's let it all out. No, I don't need to zoom in, though. Oh, that sound was too realistic. No! Stop! You're getting it all over your shoes! Your fine shoes! Ugh.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst.
Yeah, no, sympathetic to you. Yeah, I cannot deal with it. I'm actually one of these people who, like, no matter what, I will refuse to puke. It just does not happen. This is not a thing I do. No matter what. No. Zero. Nada.
Until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
But fucking corpse.
Keep it.
Hands me a handkerchief. Thanks. I don't need your pity. No. Dude, you're a bro. I like you.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
You think ammonia would help?
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
But not you.
I can't handle the headache.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
Where do we get ammonia from?
That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the...
Oh, yeah!
If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the freight store nearby.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier.
All right, I might ask her about our gloves at the same time. Let's try this. I think there's a little bit more to check out over here, too. What is this?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Huh, pinball? Just like... Bottles inside. Pick it up if you had a bag. We don't have a bag, so we can't pick them up. Oh my god, how much of this map is there? This is huge!
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
The young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you, smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold. I am the law! Hello!
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
Yeah! What kind of store is this?
It's a bookstore, sir.
No shit.
We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
Failure! What is a book?
That is a book. They have stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really long letter.
I love how she just answers. She isn't like, what the fuck's wrong with you, or anything like that. She just answers. And what's a postcard?
A postcard is a small cardboard picture. You can write a few words on the other side and send it to your friend or beloved.
She's like an AI. She's just like, whatever. I'll just answer the question. Hold on. Chat GPT. What is a book? Question mark. A book is a collection of written, printed, or digital pages bound to... See, it's like, AI doesn't give a shit. This little girl is actually AI. Her last name is Ingrid. She's Annette Ingrid. AI for short. Whatever, I just did pick something.
She is
Big NPC energy.
questions. She would consider it impolite to point out any perceived weirdness.
And what's a board game? Why would you want to play a game that's boring?
Board games are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones, but sailors here mostly buy cards.
Interesting, thank you.
My pleasure. Anything else you'd like
I
to
gained
know?
XP? Okay. Ask all the dumb questions all the time. Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
100% this feels like I'm talking to an AI with a particular prompt. 100%. What is your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She
Well,
owns
that's
the
a nice
store.
name. I like that.
She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
Girl gazes at the window and then suddenly jolts her eyes wide as if recalling something. Plaisance just means like joyfulness, basically.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold because...
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Uh-huh.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
Something here's fucked up. You're cold. Can I help in some way?
Kind of you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
I guess I don't have a cloak, otherwise I could give it to her. Such a trooper you are, already learning the value of hard work. Pat, pat, pat. I could help by brutally dismantling the free market. Oh, shit. Oh, that's funny. I don't know why I would say that as a response, but wow. Maybe I should have a word with the store owner. Convince them that they could put out a sign to indicate that they're open, rather than leaving their child to freeze to death.
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
Yeah, shouldn't you be at school or something?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
School is stupid. What is school anyway? Should we just answer it? Isn't going to school more important than this?
Mum says it's necessary to
Like
do
I'm
both.
shining a flashlight in her eye.
It builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
Yeah, your mom's drunk the, Corpo Kool-Aid. Hang on. There you go. Listen, kid. I got some more questions to ask you, okay? All right? How's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Okay, cursed house sounds cool.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Well, good to hear it's going well. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Cursed in one way. You know, I bet you if I had more of that, I can't remember what it's called. The chill, the cool, the I sense the city and its ghosts, we'd get some shit here. Am I gonna experience a totally straight as in non-supernatural story? And if I went with the shiver, and if I went with the other stats and a bunch of shiver, this whole story would have a completely different vibe. Cursed in what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
Ass up.
I wouldn't really say it like that, but I guess so.
It's rather serious. I should probably look into this. Narrow your eyes and look through the creaking boards in the window.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case. But I don't see much more to look into here.
Listen, Kim, this seems important.
Yes, please do look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games you asked about are also there, sir.
What do you know about the other failed businesses?
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
How does this curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
But Kim, the plasmic manifestations!
No such thing.
Lieutenant stands at your side, stern and serious.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir?
Enough about this curse. For now.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
Yeah, what's this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or
Should probably
things
read
like that,
those for study.
and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Hey, not crime fiction. I need to know what crime is. Yes, what is crime? She doesn't know what to say. It's that bad. Point to your head.
Crime is what we were solving before this conversation began.
Why would anyone want to read about crime? Why? I mean, could you imagine books about crimes? Or like audio recordings of people discussing crimes and murders, like some sort of like murder renos? No one would do that.
It's exciting to people, I guess. They get to imagine dangerous things, and it's kind of like a puzzle, where you can guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm somewhat of a policeman myself, you know.
You don't look much like a policeman.
She examines you as if to find something policeman-like. What does a cop look like then? Well, first of all, they'd have a cloak.
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
I really feel like this is like a sequel to Locomotive, with some of the character names changed. Oh, I didn't realize my flashlight was moving around as I was mousing. It's like as I'm going through the dialogue, I'm mostly shining it in her face. I used to be exactly like that Mullen guy. Then I decided to live a little. I became more of a Dick than a Mullen. You know, nobody actually looks like the guy in the picture. That's just stupid fantasy of man. It's not your body that's important in police work anyway. It's your point to your head. Wow, look at the guy. I'll never be as good as Mullen. You know, I used to look exactly like him. Then I decided to live a little.
What's that mean?
You know, cut loose, raise hell, blow off steam, drink way too much.
Everything's better now, sir?
Everything's better now? Yes.
That's great, sir.
You know, no one ever actually looks like the guy in the pictures. Stupid fancy of a man.
She looks at Dick Mullen, frowning. Dark, arrogant, violent, likely overcompensating for something.
But enough about me.
He isn't even drawn right.
He isn't even drawn right. That's not how human shoulders work. The perspective's all wrong. This was AI generated. I'm ruining this kid's, like, imagination here. Probably got a violent streak because he's emotionally stunted. But enough about me. He's even drawn right. Yeah, it does sound like I'm getting defensive about this.
Trying to find whatever is wrong with it. She then shrugs and puts the book aside.
Dude, stop being an asshole to this kid. You find one decent kid in this entire game, and you're becoming a jerk. That's just no way to cop. I can do it way better than Dick Mullen.
Sure you can, sir. He's just a fictional character. He'll be no match for you.
Okay, now I'm being, like, pandered to? Condescended by? Something like that. But I got XP, so that's good. Sassed. Now I'm being sassed.
Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
The cover image of Dick Mullen seems to stare at you with harsh approval. I don't think there's much story in there. I'll go, maybe we can get XP from going through all these dialogue branches, which is interesting. But I gotta keep asking. This kid's the best. Hang on. And what is romance?
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man.
That's a pretty good breakdown, to be honest. She smiles at the thought, perhaps imagining herself in that
Or
situation.
it could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
What about a poor man getting a rich lady?
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something.
What about if one guy's a vampire and one's a werewolf?
People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
What about when both men are bad?
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that. Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
What about when everyone is poor?
That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life.
Yeah, poor people are boring.
I guess, yes. People in books are always very interesting, especially the romance people.
What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all?
I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
Hey, Logan, thank you very much. Celebrate the 3rd super on a live stream. Thank you. Yeah, you think she has one about an excruciatingly painful breakup?
I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though.
Oh no, think about it. One where they plunge into a torrid spiral of pain and recrimination, only it's really long and drawn out. Scarred for life. Phantom limb.
No, I don't know.
Doesn't ring a bell. All right, I'll ask your mom.
Yes, she knows books. Definitely.
I'm traumatizing this sweet child who was so nice about answering all of our questions.
Was that an idea for an unfinished novel stuck somewhere in your forebrain?
Does seem like the sort of thing I would like. I do love torturing characters, and I adore angst so much. That's enough romance for me. I had other questions.
Some about other books?
Yeah, who are these famous people?
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers.
Quill's novel writing's bleeding through.
musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them.
She scratches her cold, reddened cheeks and
I
continues.
think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
Reading doesn't make the readers more famous, does it?
But it does make the famous people more famous.
No denying that. That's true. 100% right. Fame sounds delicious. Maybe someone will write a book about me one day.
Why would they do that, sir?
Because I'll be a superstar cop in the papers and everything. That'll show them. Why indeed? I'm just an old... No. I'm a superstar cop, is what I'm going to tell her.
That's so cool. Maybe they'll make you a book cover picture and everything. Standing over a dead body, holding a gun.
Well, hey, I'm halfway there. There's a dead body. I just have to find my gun. You can stop calling me sir. I am but a working man. No. We're not going to say that. Woo. Ooh. What I should have done is I should have rolled this first. Then if it failed, done other conversations to get the chance higher so I could retry. I'm going to try to do something now.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Hey, why do you keep your hands folded?
What do you mean, sir?
She's got a knife. Get her.
She knows where this is going.
You don't need to be worried. I'm here to help. You can show them to me. Actually, I'd rather not deduce anything. Every time I deduce, people get hurt. You can show me your hands.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them.
Are they all frostbitten? Do I have to go and punch her mom?
The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest. A facade of true professionalism. He is far more intrigued by the situation than his poise reveals.
You heard me. Hands up. No, it's okay. Show me your hands. I'm hoping this isn't, it's okay, you don't have to show me your hands. I'm hoping this is, it's okay, you can show me your hands.
She brings out her reddened hands.
Okay.
Her nails frayed, nearly chewed down.
But it could have gone either way. You bite your nails.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
No, I didn't. Shoots you suspiciously there. I'm super simple for a detective myself. There were a few other hints. I mean, honestly, you've got this cheery outlook, but I suspect that you've got so many trauma issues, kiddo. There were a few other hints.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
Huh. I bet I can figure out why. But I kind of like this. I think so. Fine, do better. Do something about me. Why do I feel I'm about to get roasted? Like hardcore. You do something about me.
You're quite sober.
Am I, though?
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
Wow! Wow! I got roasted without dialogue. Holy Christ. Wait, how do you know I'm usually not? I'm also sad and my head hurts. How do you know I'm not usually not?
Because you usually aren't.
I am also sad and my head hurts.
I'm sorry, sir. I hope things get better soon.
Annette, I really just want to protect you from anything that might happen in this game or this universe. What the hell?
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar, somehow. There's something you're missing.
What am I missing here? Why does this feel familiar? Have I been here when I'm drunk? 42%!
You have absolutely no idea. Familiar? How? You must have forgotten something you heard again.
All right. We might want to level up suggestion for this, although I still want shiver. Okay, see you around, Annette. Right, Lieutenant's handkerchief, which I could sell for $250. Can I just right-click? Oh, okay, there we go. I can right-click to unequip this stuff. Oh, there's the books! Because there was that line, the wind blew, and the pages of the books were flapping. But this was, like, not visible. I'm like, the wind's blowing inside the bookstore? But okay, there's books over here. The book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. On the cover stands a very muscular man, surrounded by flames. Oh, no, come back. The book is titled The Man from Helmdale and the Wildfire. Can I get the first book's title? Oh, dang it. This book is about pâté. I do love a good pâté spread on crackers. This book, you don't really understand what it's about, nor does it seem important. A book about boyadero culture. Promotes freedom and roaming upstream. A book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. Okay, let's go in here. Oh, hey, I'm not Canadian, or not a Canadian. I stumbled through your, Terra Invictus resistance. I want to do another Terra Invictus campaign, except it's going to take us another freaking 100 hours, so I don't know if we can, but maybe when the next version drops, I don't know. We found it just an hour ago. Oh, sweet. Get more time in the oven, next application will be good. Yeah, that Let's Play was awesome. I loved it so much. It was long, so enjoyable. So enjoyable, and I'm very much looking forward to the next update as well. All right, you. Are you Annette's mom? Because I got some words for you.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous
Plaisance.
People. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Oh, I have energy. I'm mad.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck, in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
Curious pendant you're wearing.
Oh yes, helps to have an anchor in these times.
We're both narrowing our eyes at each other. Can you give me some money? I feel there won't be an opportunity moment to ask later. What? Just wait. This would be really fun to play as a really dysfunctional character. So, are you the owner of the store?
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Little shop of culture. Voices high pitches, give it more penetration. Your daughter's the one standing outside the store, right?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Seriously, where's the button to choose violence? How are these my only options? Yes, she was at her post. No, she was slacking off. Yes, she was out there.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes, I did.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
Oh my god. There's an automated survey after talking to the AI girl.
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
I'm a little bit torn because I'd love to say 10 to help Annette's situation in a way, but I'm gonna say I'm not going to grade a human being. I don't do that.
Come now, it's not personal. It's about proper sales practices and market research.
I mean, honestly, she was fucking phenomenal. Like, insanely effective at answering inane questions. Fine, 10 out of 10. She's certainly very polite and helpful.
My precious,
Yeah, are they robots?
her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
All right. The way you're handling her strikes me as wrong, and that's quite the trooper. She's a great value add. Oh my god. If I wanted to play a game about like corporate dystopia, I'd go and play Outer Worlds again or something. Which is a fun game, actually. I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor. All this pressure has made her really anxious. You know she's been chewing her nails. Okay, I'm going to take that first, because this is something we only know because of our successful deduction. Like, and if you, Madame Plaisance, Dutu, if you don't respond in the correct way to this information, violence will be chosen.
God, I've told her not to do that. It's such a disgusting habit. She'll get over it. Anxiety is a part of life.
I mean, anxiety is a part of life. But you're not wrong, but you're wrong.
A part of hers, too, clearly.
I don't think she can do anything about it.
She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
What you're doing is wrong. Even I know that, and I usually don't know anything. That is true, and obviously the will of the market. Maybe make an exception to your daughter. Yeah, actually, it's super all right for cool kids to chew their hands off. Forget I said anything. Listen, what you're doing is wrong.
She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. 10 or so seconds pass without change. She's looking for one, but there simply aren't any good arguments for being an asshole.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there.
Are you actually going to do a good thing?
There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
Did you just actually successfully help this kid?
It sounds like both the husband and the mother treat her the way she treats Annette.
You're like Annette to your husband and your mother.
Oh, well, my mother was horrible, of course. Absolutely perverse energies around that person. But my husband...
My husband is completely different, of course.
Is your husband Annette's father? She's an only child. She told me she doesn't go to school anymore. I'm hoping... I just heard ding ding sound. Is that from this? But no one was running the till. I don't know. Maybe it's just generic background sounds. I'm hoping that I can go through these and ask all these questions, because I really want to ask 3. Yeah, it's concluded. We must be able to go through all these. Is this husband Annette's father?
Yes, my husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
Grand Couronne? What's that, other than Big Crown?
It's a proper place to live. One of the most peaceful neighborhoods east of Jamrock. You may know.
Yeah,
it
hurt people,
for
hurt
massive
people. Yeah.
Housing projects.
We can break the cycle.
Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. It's a great opportunity to get ahead of the crowds. Better times ahead for sure.
And your husband's also involved with the bookstore?
He made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner.
Super silent, almost inaudibly so.
Is she an only child?
Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy.
Of course, yes. This economy. I mean, I guess I could ask why not. I kind of... No, of course, yes, this economy.
Exactly.
Oh, I guess I can click this and go
Yes,
through again.
I'm afraid
Why not?
we're quite busy people, you know, my husband and I. Quite busy. Children are a lot of work. You don't look like a father, so I don't expect you to understand.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sure you do understand.
She told me she doesn't go to school anymore.
She's been too busy helping me here. So she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course.
I'm sure it is only temporary.
I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
A likely story.
And hell freezes over? Never mind. It's not a good topic to get into.
Oh, I think it's a great topic to get into it. Let's get into this shit.
The woman looks aloof. Her features much softer. Occasionally she
Guess I can't ask for money anymore.
Daughter's silhouette.
Yeah, she's reading a book now. What if I want to buy a book?
Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything? See
She-
those shelves there? Go. Be drawn.
Be drawn. She fiddles with a pendant. What type of books do you have?
Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself. The shelves compel you, don't they?
All right, I'll take a look.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Farewell for now, book peddler. All right.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes.
Board games.
There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Storekeep. What board games do you have here?
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure. Or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda, a very educational game for those interested in geography.
Well, there is a board game called Viticulture. Right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Viticulture board game. Archipelagos of Insulade. Is that... Do you think that might be Settlers of Catan? I mean, maybe they're not supposed to be referencing something directly, but I don't know. Bolin says, I miss the original Emotions voice in this. Oh! What, when they, like, fully voiced everything, that they replaced the original Emotions voices?
Browbritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
Except they don't look like a father, right?
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends or family?
Do I have friends? Look at the lieutenant. Oh, it's not saying it out loud. I'm just looking at the lieutenant and wondering if he's my friend.
Are you actually friends? Or just colleagues thrown together by circumstance?
Yes, kids, friends, chicks. I have all the... These are all things that I have.
Then you're a lucky man, officer. Children are the greatest of treasures.
What's with your pendant?
For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you
Okay.
build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It'll cost 12 real.
That doesn't sound at all like the sort of game we would play on this channel. So what are all these Wirral things?
Lousy auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types.
Oh,
You know, who are into those kind of things. Personally, I don't like it. Not at all. I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts.
it's the satanic panic of the 80s all over again.
Where they try to summon entities. Highly immoral stuff. You can still buy them, though.
Look through the pile of Wirral-related
An
items.
endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag.
Yeah, buy all this shit.
Books in a board game section? Who wants to read books?
Anything that really catches my eye.
There's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition.
3rd edition?
Supplements module. The
Oh, I heard they turned into like an MMO, basically.
adventure board game. New maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 real.
I mean, beats die rolls where modifiers just get added as a positive instead of like having to calculate like to hit AC 0. It's bullshit. It'll never take off. They'll never have any success with that edition.
That price is steep, but then it's the 3rd edition mega set-in supplement, so it makes sense.
Okay, we'll be back for you.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now. I'm very busy with my homework. I have so much homework.
I'm really happy you're working on homework though, Annette.
You just can't win. Out of the rain and into the gutter.
I helped her in, +1. What are you missing here? Why does this feel familiar? I'm going to do that, then I'll talk, and then see if it changes our stats at all.
Because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Aha! Hang on, so you know me? We've met before?
Yes, I used to stand out there all the time, before Mother told me to focus on my homework. You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir, apologising to everyone. I don't really understand what you've done wrong.
What? What? Did I ever talk to you?
Of course, you've stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
What do you mean better? I look like shit.
Yeah, but you don't have party eyes anymore.
Party eyes?
Party eyes. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
Does it?
I'm not surprised children have seen you running around with party eyes on, he thinks. Not at all.
Party eyes?
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
Was I high on the yayo?
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That is what she meant. You were probably gurning too.
Gurning?
Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now. Snap those sequins on you, boy.
Holy Christ. I mean, we don't have a very high electrochemistry, and I can tell you have a very different run with this. Does that mean I've been partaking in narcotics? Girl doesn't know what she's talking about. Forget about this. Both don't sound exactly right, but I'm going to go with one.
Oh, baby, that's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
Why didn't you tell me you knew me to begin with?
I didn't know I had to do that.
I don't really like this detective deduction game anymore. Thanks, I've learned something about myself today. I'm going to go with that.
I'm glad I could help you, sir.
Oh, what are you doing now?
Math. It's really difficult. Like, really. They say you need it to get rich. Better than standing outside in the cold, I guess. Oh, I found something while you were away.
What?
I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out. Not me. The city, I mean.
I got a hat!
The detective does.
She gives you a hat, almost exactly like the one Dick Mullen wears on the cover. Fedora? Hold on. Wait.
Maybe. It's the hat Dick Mullen wears all the time. You'll look way more serious with that.
The hat's back, baby! Hey! I'm definitely putting on a tie for the next stream.
Right, I have to get back to my homework now, before Mum notices. Man, this is hard.
Okay, see you around, Annette. +1 encyclopedia! There we go. All right. I should get myself some, like, that mutton chops? No, what is that? Mutton chops should just be here. Because he's got, like, the beard that comes here and then mustache and nothing on his chin. Oh, yeah. Dick Mullen's hat. If anything, this wide-rimmed hat looks even better than the hat Dick Mullen wears. Dick Mullen is stupid and not even real. You're real. Your brain is real. Your real brain is inside the hat. Fantastic. Old sports magazines tucked away in a dark corner. The book collects the national recipes of Arda. They're all about lake trout. Okay. I wonder what's behind the curtain. Wizard of Oz?
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over.
Storekeep, what's all this crime fiction?
Oh, crime, robberies, murders, even sexual crimes.
Time's getting kind of late. We can access some special rooms back at the
That out.
hostel. I wonder if we should do that.
You're a police officer, apparently.
Apparently.
You should buy all of these. They really do teach a person how to be a proper detective.
All right. Let's look through the display of books.
Crime fiction is a disgrace.